Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Trial. Please subscribe the channel by touching the subscribe button and also by pushing the bell button so that every time we make a new videos, you don't miss it out. And today, I, Advocate Jagdish, will present you a topic about the transparency. In India, a law was made to bring in more transparency in the government and ensure the public are left out with the information. Okay, the law was made in 2005 so that the public can access all the information what the government is doing, the day-to-day activities of the government, the law, and to root out the corruption. Focusing a new law was brought into the Indian bowl of laws that is called the RTI Act 2005. The complete expansion of this law is Right to Information Act 2005, which was brought in 2005 to ensure more power to the citizens to access the information. So what is this RTI Act? So RTI Act is nothing but any information from the government, whether it is state government or the central government, the union government, the Indian citizen can access it by filling a form called RTI Act, wherein the name of the individual, the applicant, his address, age, and the information required, which is in a similar format, and attach in a postal order of 10 rupees. Either can post it or can go and give in by individually take a signature. Within 13 days of this application, the public information officer where you're applying this information should provide you the information. In case within 13 days, if the public information officer doesn't provide you the information within 15 days, there's an appellant authority, the higher authority, where you can appeal it. In case still, even with the appellant authority fail to provide you the information, any sort of information, you can appeal before the State Information Commission or the Central Information Commission. The State Information Commission or Central Information Commissions are similar to courts, where you can appeal, against the Public Information Authority for not providing the information. The State Information Commissions and the Central Information Commissions, based on your appeal, admit the case. May issue the notice to the Public Information Officer. Ensure the information is given to you, okay, within the order. So this is one simple way of explaining the RTI Act 2005. Yes, it's the Act came into force in 2005. It's 2020. It's already 15 years. The Act is in force, and after implementing this Act, and to this date, there are more than 3.33 crore applications have been made by citizens across India seeking information. Just imagine the quantum of the hunger to seek information by the citizens of India, and there are 3.33 crore applications have been filed seeking information. And what is the result of this implementing RTI Act? Was it various scams have been exposed in last 15 years, starting from a gram panchayat to municipality or with the state or central government, and to be honest, the Commonwealth Games scams, Adarsh Housing Society scam, demonetization, details of the demonetization and its impact, the meeting conducted about PM Cares, and even PM Cares, the details have been accessed by the citizens using this RTI. And this is the beauty of this, this RTI Act, the Right to Information Act, or the Act, which was given as an arm to the citizen to ensure the information is exposed. And fine, seeking information is fine if that information is involves corruption, and by taking the information, if there is a chance of exposing corruption, there's also a danger following the applicant. So there are many cases where the activists have been threatened and they have been assaulted, and there are also a lot of killings, in the last 15 years. This is the only law which, ensured, the common people are empowered, and every person who is seeking information more or less become an activist, exposing the corruption and the corrupt in the system. But parallelly, this as explained, this piece of law brought in more transparency in the functioning of the government in the state or the union government. Apart from this, this act also created huge danger to the applicants or the activists. The regular activists who are seeking information and exposing the corruptions, became danger for them also. Thousands of activists were threatened. They were the false cases were filed against those activists to ensure they don't seek information or they don't expose the corruption. There's also a lot of death. As per reported, there are around 75 deaths. The activists have been killed on record. Off record, there are much more. We can tell you, because that is quantum of the corruption involved, and that was a quantum of corruption which was exposed by this act, empowering the citizen. As I told you, there are a lot of activists have been killed in last 15 years. On record, there is 75 of activists have been killed. That is what the record says. And in that list, Satyendra Dubey of National Highway Authority and Manjunath Shanmugam of Indian Oil Corporation, who are killed, for seeking information and exposing the corruptions. And Satyendra Dubey, who exposed the National Highway projects, the corruption involved in National Highway projects, was killed. And equally, the Manjunath Shanmugam, the person who exposed, the corruption involving in Indian Oil Corporation, was brutally killed. And apart from this, Sheila Masood from Bhopal was harassed by a police officer and murdered because she was exposing a private school which belonged to a politician, Chandra Mohan, which belonged to a politician. She was harassed and killed, just because she was, exposing the corruption involved in schools, belonging to a politician. Chandra Mohan was burnt in a car, he was filing RT applications against local land mafia. RT activist, Shashidhar Mishra was murdered for exposing several welfare scams in Bihar. Amit Jetwa was shot dead in front of Gujarat High Court, who filed various applications exposing the Gir forest. Apart from that, who also was the reason for filing many PLs in Gujarat High Court, was brutally killed at point blank in front of Gujarat High Court. Apart from this, Niyat Ansari, Babu Singh, Dattatreya Patil, and many more such examples of brutally killing the activists have been reported in last 15 years. Just imagine the government brings in a transparency law to ensure more transparency, due to which the common man, the common citizen get empowered to seek information, and that information we fit. Naturally, that information last 70 years of administration might have caught a lot of corrupt activities inside the system, which sure this RT Act was as exposed in last 15 years. And for the successful implementation of this RT Act, definitely the government which bought in this act should be appreciated. Parallelly, the activism of the citizens and the activists, to ensuring the good result of using this RT Act and exposing the corruption involved in this in this the system to a greater extent. As I told you, many such scams were exposed, involving thousands of crores, to be specific, and as I mentioned you, Commonwealth Gas scams, Aadarsha scam, demonetization. The details of demonetization was also asked, and likewise, from a municipality to a panchayat, to a local government, to the union government, various details were exposed, and for the last 15 years, total number of 3.33 crore applications have been filed by activists and citizens seeking various information. Just imagine the quantum of the thirst to know what is truth. And as on record, I just wanted to put it on record. As per the government records, there are more than 75 people have been brutally killed, and many were assaulted. many were threatened, and there were a lot of cases filed against the activists. False cases were filed. Ensure their lips are tightened without exposing this corruption. But still, this act ensured many such scandals to be in the public domain, which gave I think the power to the common man. This is about the RTI Act, which is in force for last 15 years, which has exposed many such scandals in India. And thanks to this act, and thanks to the activists who are involved in exposing this corruption, and hats off to them. Thanks a lot.